Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Nada St. Germain, and well, it's that time of year where people are looking for Christmas gift ideas. So I loved the feedback I got last week, and a few of you asked me to share our amazing skincare. When I started using the Neolife products 35 years ago, this organic skincare was not around. We did have another line where you got to squeeze vitamin E capsules in a collagen cream, and you had to put the vitamin E in the fridge, and it was quite complicated, but it was really nice. And but one thing I learned also early in my business is healthy skin also begins from within. Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit of both tonight. And some of you know my story. When I was introduced to Neolife over 35 years ago, I was really struggling with my health. I was working as a police officer in Toronto, and I had fatigue issues. I had allergies, digestive trouble, and joint pain. But the challenge was I had never taken supplements before, and my mom, who was in her 40s, had a lot of pain in her body, later diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and she was taking supplements with no results. So I didn't really have a lot of faith in the area of supplementation. But a neighbor and a dear friend of mine was very, very persistent. And she came to me and said, Natalie, you've got to try these vitamins. They might help your mom. And that's why I decided to take a look. I said to my mom, let's just give these a try and see if they will help us. I'm so glad we did. My mom's health is amazing, with inflammation in her body. I like to say she's aging gracefully. She's very active. And you know what? Nothing's ever perfect, but man, when you give the body the proper nutrition, it's amazing how you can bounce back. I mean, I do feel younger in my late 50s than I did when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I'm very active. And then when they launched the organic skin line, I was excited because wasn't really using anything dramatic. And I had other friends that were buying all these serums and anti-aging things. And I just didn't think putting things topically was as important as putting things internally. And you're going to learn a little bit of both. And when you see the science behind this amazing product and hear some of the stories, you'll see the Neolife difference. And it does protect the skin, it hydrates the skin, it does reverse some of the damage that you've done, especially if anybody was like me, how many years ago, 35, 40 years ago, where we were sun worshipers and, baby oil and, laying out in the sun and the damage that we some of us have done over time. You can really reverse some of the damage that we've done to our skin. So I'm so excited to share this with you this evening, and you're going to hear a few quick little videos and some testimonials and a little bit about the Neolife difference when it comes to the Neolife organic skincare and whole food supplements. Oops. So who are we? So we are a worldwide nutrition company operating in over 50 countries around the world and in business since 1958. So we're over 65 years old now. We're trusted by millions of satisfied customers and business partners. And the goal of the company is truly to end the trend of poor wellness, so chronic disease, and also people that are struggling with financial challenges, because there's a lot of people out there that could use a little extra cash. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Neolife difference and then share a little bit about the income opportunity at the very end. So we do have superior products that are based in nature and backed by science. When you look at the supplements, they are created by doctors and scientists, and even our skincare, whole food based cytonutrition. So they work at the cyto level, non-GMO and full traceability, clinically proven, and they have human clinical studies. Okay, third-party credibility, which is really important as well. And we do have a pharmaceutical license for manufacturing. And this is not something that's mandatory in Canada or in any country. This is a choice that Neolife offers because we want to make sure that we're regulated and tested just like drugs, even though we're not drugs. And we've never had a recall in 65 years. This is really important. And we do have a scientific advisory board and with a rich history. They're world renowned. They're nutrition experts, active, published, and very well respected. Now, they don't claim to know everything. So when they were thinking of launching or introducing a skin line to the Neolife um, um, company, they knew that they needed to reach out to this top skincare specialist in the world. And where are they? They're in Europe. So they reached out to some of the experts in France, and they worked with them for 10 years to develop Nutrients Organic. So, and Dr. Arthur First, who is the senior member of our scientific advisory board, he put together some of these amazing scientists, and they work together as a team and do research to develop the products. They don't just endorse the product, and that's really important as well. And Dr. Arthur First, when you look at his amazing background, I mean, he founded the Stanford Cancer Chemotherapy Laboratory. He was credited with being the founder of oral chemotherapy. He led the Neolife Scientific Advisory Board for 25 years. PhD in chemistry from Stanford, a doctor of science from the University of San Francisco, a diplomat of the Academy of Toxicological Sciences. This is a distinction that's held by fewer than 100 scientists around the world. Now, he shifted his focus to prevention and ending the trend of chronic disease. Now, when you talk to Dr. First, and even when it comes to skincare, there's a lot of science, showing that food and nutrition plays a huge role in protecting our body and protecting our cells internally. And you're going to hear a really powerful testimonial at the end of this presentation as well in regards to skincare, and not only topically, but also protecting yourselves internally. But let's hear from Polly Morrow.
Hi, I'm Polly Morrow, and I've been practicing in dermatology for over 20 years. And I'm going to speak just a little bit about Nutrients Organic Skincare. This Nutrients Organic Skincare, I'll touch on each individual product, and then I'll also talk about 4 components that make the organic skincare line different from other skincare lines out there. So first I'll talk about the cleanser. The cleanser is something that is not harsh or irritating. It's something that won't irritate the surface of your skin. It is pH balanced, so it's keeping your skin at that balanced place where it needs to be. And the cleansing gel actually has something in it. It has an evergreen extract that helps fight the bacteria that causes acne. So there's some special components in these cleansers that really help maintain the health of your skin. Secondly, toner tonic. This is a step that can be confusing to some people, but the reason to use a toner or a tonic, there are 2 reasons. One is to maintain that pH balance on your skin. So maybe the water has changed the pH balance of your skin, maybe you're using a different cleanser that has. This is something that can get your skin back to the pH balance where it needs to be, so you don't get redness or irritation or scale from being imbalanced. Secondly, it's prepping your skin for the next steps, for the next products that you're going to be using. So it helps prep your skin. So that's why a tonic is an important step. Next is the hydrating serum. So this serum, think about it as antioxidants, kind of a powerhouse of wonderful ingredients that are going on your skin to improve the health of your skin. The antioxidants will help repair damaged cells, and it'll also help prevent further damage in the future. So it's really something, we take anti-inflammatory and antioxidant things for our bodies. This is something that we can do on the surface to help the quality of our skin. It also has marine botanicals in it. These marine botanicals are really significant antioxidants and anti-inflammatory components. Next is the cream. So the hydrating cream is something that is special because it contains all 3 components that a moisturizer should have. It has an emollient factor. Emollient moisturizers go down deep into the skin. It also has occlusive moisturizers like essential oils that help the surface of our skin. And it has humectants. The humectants go down deep in those cells to pull in water to extra moisturize. So this is something that you can count on to moisturize your skin in a deeper way. Next, we have the two products that I love. My favorite one is the Rejuvenating Rich Cream. The Rejuvenating Rich Cream is something that is a thicker moisturizer. In Colorado is where I live, and I really need that extra moisture. It has shea butter in it, in addition to those essential oils and antioxidants. It also has squalene. Squalene is something that's a wonderful antioxidant to help repair your skin. So that's why I really like this product, because it's an antioxidant heavy hitter, but also a really great moisturizer. Then lastly is the Eye Lift Gel. So the Eye Lift Gel is a treatment for around your eyes. It helps the puffiness around your eyes. It can help with fine lines and wrinkles. So it's something that, because of the marine botanicals and the antioxidants, it's a treatment for around your eyes for that fragile skin that is pretty wonderful. And you can use it twice a day. Next, I'll touch on, now that you know more about the products, I'll touch on Nutrients Organic as a whole. So the product line as a whole, 4 ways that it differs from other products. So the first way is that it's organic. So finding an organic skincare line is really hard to do. This one's organic and clean. It doesn't have parabens or sulfates in it, so you know you're not getting unwanted preservatives or chemicals in these products. Next, they're not harsh or irritating, and they're all pH balanced, every single one of them. So you know that you're protecting that acid mantle layer that's on our skin to keep from getting redness or irritation. So that's very important. Next, clinically proven. These products have been tested in studies and clinically proven to make a difference in skin. They can improve hydration and health of your skin. And the reason why this is important and stands alone from other products is that products in the skincare realm are not FDA approved, so they don't have to go through studies. These are products that have been studied and we know they work, though other products we're not sure what's going on with those. The last is SAB. So the SAB is a scientific advisory board, and the scientific advisory board, scientists have gotten together to choose the ingredients that go into these products. They've chosen marine botanicals off the coast of France, hand harvesting kelp. They have chosen baobab oil, squalene, antioxidants, vitamin C, all sorts of amazing ingredients to put in these products. And what's important is these scientists have gotten these products together, these ingredients together, and they know that they all work together and that they stay stable in the bottle and they penetrate your skin. It's important to have all those things for a product to work. And we have a whole board of scientists that have come together to create these products. So they're very special in that way. So that's it for me in Nutrients Organic. Hopefully you've learned a little more about it, and these products are very special.
Some of you that know Polly, I mean, we've hung out with her quite a few times. I remember when I was in Hawaii a few years ago, we were walking on the beach and just talking about, the skincare. And she said that because she is a dermatologist and she had a skincare that she was using in her practice. And she's 3rd generation, like her husband's mom and her mom's mom started Neolife. So she's like 3rd generation Neolifer. So she was kind of married into the business. But she still was really skeptical, and she decided to research every single ingredient. It took her over a year, and she, hands down, she said to me, Nada, I can't believe the ingredients in this product. And now she's starting to carry it in her practice. So it's kind of cool just to hang out with her and hear how she transitioned, which is kind of cool. Okay, next slide. Sorry. Hear a little bit from the company on some of the products and the ingredients as well. Oops, sorry. There we go. Oh, it's not playing now. Hang on, sorry. Technical difficulties now.
Nutrients Organic is a scientifically formulated marine-based botanical organic skincare line. The Nutrients age-defying cell activating system harnesses the synergistic properties of Nutrients Organic in 3 simple steps designed to fight the causes of aging and skin damage. Marine botanicals are sourced from a protected biosphere, the Malines Archipelago in Brittany, France, renowned for its exceptional wealth of seaweeds and purity of seawater. Formulated in collaboration with leading skincare experts and marine biologists, and clinically tested at prestigious research and dermatology centers based in France. These exclusive formulas feature 10 fresh marine seaweed extracts, using hand harvesting and gentle extraction techniques for quality and environmental sustainability. Extracted within 24 hours of harvest for potency. Pure and patented seawater, biocompatible for perfect harmony with the epidermis. With more than 80 trace minerals, 15 essential oils, 10 botanical waters and botanical extracts, and protective antioxidants, including carotenoids and polyphenols. Nutrients Organic is not animal tested, non-comedogenic, 100% vegan, and paraben-free.
That video is available to send to people if you guys want to share just a little bit about a quick explanation on this amazing product. So when you're looking at the ingredients, and Polly talked about the cleansing gel, I just wanted to clarify that there is a normal to dry, and then there's an oily combination. Okay, so there's two categories of skincare. The cleansing milk is more for the normal to dry, and the gel is for the oily combination. The tonic is for both skin types, okay, to balance the pH levels. The serum, there's two. There's the hydrating serum, which is for oily combination, and the ultra hydrating serum. So whenever you see ultra, it's for more moisture. So that's where the normal to dry comes in. And even the ultra moisturizer, there's moisturizing cream and ultra moisturizing cream. Okay, so just so that you know that there is a normal to dry and an oily combination piece to this as well. And again, clinically tested, like she said, and this some of the testimonials we've had. I mean, this is Cindy when they first launched the skincare. Some of you know our dear friend Cindy. She struggled with rosacea, but even just after 2 weeks of her using the skincare, you can really see a difference in just the texture and a little bit of the redness. And now, when you see her now, you really notice a difference, and she's aging just wonderfully. And then when it comes to acne and irritation, I don't know if you remember, but Polly talked about the healing properties and cleansing and detoxifying and pulling the toxins out, and I mean blackheads, whiteheads, things like that. It really does clean the skin, and your face feels absolutely clean. Now, some of these conditions also are hormonal. So we're going to talk about the hormonal piece and getting that balance internally. And when you use it topically, the skincare, and take good, proper nutrition, it's amazing what can happen to your skin. And this is Felicia. Felicia, this was a beautiful story. She battled with acne for a long, long time. And I think this was over a 4-month window when she started to get really, really good results. And yeah, the before and after picture was absolutely incredible. Now, what's really interesting is Felicia was always taking the supplements, but all of a sudden she started to develop this skin thing, and her mom even said she didn't wash her face. So this was really, really important to cleansing the skin. And I find a lot of our younger generation kids, sometimes they don't wash their skin, right? They'll just go to bed with makeup on and wake up and just kind of water their face. Well, you really need to cleanse and clean your skin. So let's talk about internally as well. You know, there's a lot of research behind different nutrients that also help with skin, especially if you're having acne. Zinc is great for the immune system, and it does so many things in the body, but it does play a really critical role with healthy skin, bones, and hair. So when it comes to acne, if you have troubled acne, and let's say you just get on our basic supplement program, but you're still having some issues, add zinc, and that usually helps as well as adding vitamin A. Vitamin A, I remember A for acne. That's how I remember that vitamin A helps acne. It helps the mucous membranes and healing tissue, skin tissue. It's water miscible. It doesn't store in the body. So not only for asthma and allergies, but also plays an incredible role on your skin when it comes to the troubled skin with acne. Now, I'm going to share this video with you because this is my son. He was sneaking the skincare when we first launched it in Canada. Nobody knew that I had it. I was doing a test study for a couple of months before they officially launched it. And anyways, my son Luke came up to me and shared that he was sneaking it without telling me. But anyways, he loves the skincare, and I only found out when I was traveling and I took my skincare with me, and I got this text message saying, "Mom, where's your skincare?" And that's how I knew he was using the skincare. So he shares a little bit about his journey as well.
Okay, I'm here to, but what I want to share with you, it's not just for women. There's men that are really enjoying the skincare, and I'm just going to have my son Luke share his experience with the Nutrients Organic, because he's been using it for a couple of years now and has had great results with minor acne that he's been struggling with. Luke.
Yeah, so I've been fighting with acne on and off, like not terribly. I never had terrible breakouts, but it was enough to notice and to, bug me every day looking in the mirror. So I used to try all different things, like I tried my friend's Proactive and some other companies along that sort of sense, but whenever she brought this home and she had it for herself, I used to sneak it and try and put it on the face without even telling her, and it makes all the difference in the world. Like it's natural. You can tell you're not just putting chemicals on your face, and if you look into it, you can see for yourself how good for you it really is.
Yes.
And yeah, and I regret every morning that I don't put it on. So, yeah.
He does forget the odd time or when he has a sleepover. So it is organic, vegan, sea-based, the first organic skin line to be launched in the direct selling industry. And Luke is using the oily combination line. He was using my normal to dry, but then as soon as we got him on the oily combination, that's when the results were fantastic. So thank you.
There you go. It's hard for Guy to talk about skincare. I really had to bug him to do this. I was so happy that he decided to help his mama out, right? And now this is Rose and Julia. Rose is actually at an event tonight, but she sent me a video because she loves the skincare, and she's going to share her story.
Hi Nada, thank you so much for allowing me to share my story. I've been using the organic Neolife skin line since about 2017. I had dabbled with other Neolife products here and there, but it was actually the skin line, or the launch of the skin line, that got me started in the business. At that time I was searching for something, as I was using a natural product that a friend of mine was making from home. I realized immediately the difference of choosing a skin line that is clean and free of artificial enhancements. I saw Nada's post on Facebook about the launch of this new product, and I got really excited. Within 2 days of trying the product, I noticed a huge difference on how my skin felt. After washing it, it truly felt clean. No residue, no oily or greasy feeling, just clean. Soon after purchasing it, my daughter started stealing it from me because she was dealing with some minor bits of acne here and there. It helped restore her skin within a week's time, and she continues to use it as well. A year later, when they launched the Rejuvenating Cream, I thought we didn't need anything more, but after trying it, I realized how wrong I was. Applying it to your face, it was as smooth as butter, but no lingering oily or greasy feel. It truly made my face feel like a baby's skin, just clean and new and just fresh, and I continue to use that every day. I love the skin line that Neolife has, and did not even know about the science behind it. Honestly, I just started using it because my skin felt really good, but really understanding it later about what was in the product, it really was a game changer for me and allows me to continue to use it today. I realize the true quality, and I believe it's helping me to age gracefully as well as a lot of my other friends that are using it as well. If you're comparing it to other products, and I've used different ones, honestly, I think from a price point, you can't beat it. But again, it's the quality of the product and what it actually does that makes a huge difference. When I'm near to the end of my actual product, I kind of get scared because I'm like, I need it, I gotta order it. But luckily the orders come quite quickly. So I really enjoy the product. I continue to use it every day, and I use all of it because I think it does make a great difference, and it's so nice when you can pamper yourself. So thank you for allowing me to share that, and I hope it helps you today make your decision. Have a great day.
That's our Rosie. So we talked about, the topical part and the wonderful Nutrients Organic skin line. And also filling the nutritional gaps in our diet also plays a key role. And this is a great multivitamin pack that just helps to reach your, servings of fruits and vegetables that we're not eating enough of, getting clean fish that reduces inflammation, that also plays a really, really big role in healthy skin, and a multivitamin. But the first product that's on there are those grain oils, the tran and grain concentrate. And that's what started Neolife back in 1958. And it contains those oils from grain that are stripped and milled from our food. And this plays a really key role in balancing and regulating your hormones. Okay, because sometimes when you're looking at skin, it could be an imbalance of hormones as well. So by having a great, really good multivitamin, this sometimes is a great foundation. And then you can always add the vitamin A and the zinc if you really have troubled skin. But then adding the protein shake. So when you're looking at hormones, we call it like a hormone recipe. In order to balance and regulate hormones, you do need vitamins and minerals, essential fatty acids, and protein. So this is something that you can also add in. I noticed a big difference in just the texture of my skin when I started using the Neolife shake, because protein makes collagen. Okay, if you have a complete protein, and the Neolife shake does have all 22 amino acids, it's completely natural. It is designed for weight loss as well if you're struggling with weight, reducing your body size, but great for your heart, but also fantastic for your skin. And if you want to slow aging, protein is the key, because those amino acids, they're the building blocks to tissue, muscle, and skin cells. So it really, really plays a huge role in balancing and regulating your hormones. So definitely, I would recommend adding this, what we call a breakfast solution, if you're looking at slowing aging and having we call it the Neolife glow when it comes to your skin. So by putting this internally and then putting the amazing skincare topically, you will definitely, people will make comments. And that was one thing I noticed. As I told you, I was a police officer in the city, and I remember some of the guys at work, they go, "What are you on? Something's changed about you, Saint Germain," they'd say, and I just joke around with them. And anyways, they definitely made comments shortly after I started using the supplements, and it really does, show on your skin. Okay. And now we're going to have our lovely Heather join us, because she has quite a journey. And this is a really important piece. So Heather, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Nada, thanks for letting me share this story. I think it's an important one. It goes all the way back when I was 26. I had a dark mole that came up on my upper arm, and it was removed, and there was no cause for concern. I tested it and everything. But the next year, a new mole appeared right in the same location, looked very suspicious. So I was really concerned. Our first child was only 7 months old, and I had this second mole removed on the advice of my doctor. Well, the surgeon himself called me the next day and told me to go right back to the hospital immediately, that he was going to have to do more extensive surgery, as tests on the mole showed it to be malignant melanoma. And so this was in 1980, and I didn't even know the word melanoma meant. Sorry, just had a little interruption. I didn't know what it meant at all, but when I got to the hospital, I realized it was cancer. And I remember being very, very scared. Well, the surgeon removed quite a big chunk out of my arm, and also removed the lymph nodes from under my arm. I had no further treatment and have remained cancer-free to this day. However, I know how serious this type of cancer can be. My brother developed melanoma on his leg in 2015 and had it removed. He was clear of cancer for a year, went to all his appointments and tests. And then in 2017, it metastasized to his organs and progressed very quickly. He died only 2 months after being admitted to the hospital. So skin cancer, there are many different types of skin cancer, but melanoma is still a very deadly one. I'm now 71, and having healthy skin is a priority for me. I know we talk about nutrients being looking great and feeling great, but really we're talking about healthy skin. I was introduced to Neolife in 1998, and it's really important for me that I reduce my risk of all cancers, but skin cancer especially. We know that toxins enter our body through what we ingest, inhale, and absorb. So what we put on our skin is super, super important. I also reduce my exposure to toxins in and around my home by using Neolife's non-toxic cleaners, the LDC, Super 10, and G1 for laundry. Really, really important to go to those non-toxic cleaners. And of course, I use Nutrient's organic skincare on my skin and neck to promote healthy skin cells, and that means that they're nourished and protected. I enjoy a lot of outdoor activities, including golfing, walking, boating, and I really don't like using sunscreen. I prefer to use long sleeves, go under a tree, use a wide brimmed hat, and that sort of thing. But if I am in the sun for prolonged periods of time, I will use sunscreen. But of course, wash it off when you come inside, when you're done with that outside activity. My diet includes lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, of course, washed with LDC. And I do take extra supplements like the Pro Vitality, the Neolife Shake, Phyto Defense, which includes carotenoids. We'll probably talk more about those. Salmonora Plus for the anti-inflammatory, vitamins A, B, C, D, Aloe Vera Plus, and extra Treonin for the health of those skin cells. Well, according to Dr. Ariana Karugi of our Scientific Advisory Board, there are many, many receptors for carotenoids in our skin. And those phytonutrients are very protective for our skin. So I really like to increase my carotenoid complex, especially in the summer. So that's, a few of the things that you can do to help protect your skin and keep it healthy.
Wow, that's fantastic, Heather. And you know what, when you talk about carotenoids and, how many fruits and vegetables, we should be eating, I think it's 90% of us don't eat, right, the 5 to 13 servings of dark colored fruits and vegetables every single day. And skin cancer is, it's out there and people are concerned. So by protecting your skin with these keratins and getting them into your cells, and the Neolife carotenoids is all made from what? Tomatoes, carrots, spinach, broccoli, apricots, and peaches. So all made from food that we should be eating more of. And it's a challenge, I find, especially in the wintertime, these winter months, right? It's hard to get, really good quality fruits and veggies. So thank you so much for sharing, Heather. Really, really appreciate your journey with us. And, some of you are probably wondering, how do I get a hold of these products? Well, it's free to become a member of our Neolife Club. As soon as you become a member, you automatically get a 10% discount. You can even get a 20% discount on every order. There's even a referral program where you can get your products for free, and even get all your shipping back after 6 months if you're a loyal customer. So these are just some of the perks of becoming a club member. But if you're thinking, well, you know what, I'd like to kind of look at this kind of side gig or maybe make a little extra cash on the side. And, when I first looked at this, that wasn't my main reason joining Neolife. I really wanted to get healthy and I wanted to help my mom and my sisters and my aunts and my friends and my neighbors. And it just kind of, I got really excited. And, where can you start a business for as little as $98? That's all it took. And that gives you a wholesale discount of 25% off. That's for Canada. And if you're in the States, it's only $75 to start the business. And again, it unlocks that 25% discount. You have full access to the compensation plan. And you know what? You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I never felt I couldn't do it. And that was big for me because I was working long hours and shift work. I didn't think I had time to build a business, but I had time to share and talk to people. And that's all I did. And my income grew. And I was so grateful and so blessed that I was able to leave my police career because what I wanted was time freedom. That was important to me. So, some of the solutions that we provide, feeling better, looking better, increased immunity, energy, that was huge for me. I was looking to have more energy and regulate my hormones and and the cleaning products, oh my gosh, hands down, I was so excited when I was able to to go into my stand-up shower and spray the shower and not have to worry about trying to clean and get out of the bathroom because it was my bothering my allergies. And I was able to shower with my cleaner while I was cleaning my shower. So it's so amazing to have amazing cleaning products that work and that are non-toxic And guess what? They save you money because they're concentrated. And then again, our age-defying skincare that really protects your skin. And as Rose was saying, feels like butter. It really, really does. When you wake up in the morning, it was funny. The other day I was at a sleepover and we woke up and we're like, you know what? We don't need to wash our face. It feels so soft. So sometimes I just get up and go to the gym because I just don't want to wash my face first thing in the morning. I'll wait till after I have a good sweat because your face does feel just incredible. And then you know what? Other things is better sleep and having better rest. And that's when you start to balance and regulate your hormones, you definitely do have a better sleep. And then there's living better. If you're looking at earning a little money, 100, 200, $500 a month, maybe $1,000 a month part-time, or if you're kind of looking full-time, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling, losing their jobs, or they don't know if their job's going to be there down the road. Or if they're just doing something they don't like. And that was me. I just knew that I was not doing what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be home and start a family. And this allowed me to really achieve some of the biggest dreams that I had as a young woman. And you decide when you want to work, who you want to work with. And the thing that comes along with this is debt freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, but also working with a like-minded community. I love being with my team. We all kind of think the same way. We care about people. We want to have an impact in people's lives, and we really have a lot of fun. And if you want to join us at our summit, we're all going to Vegas in July. If you want to find out how much fun we have and meet some of these scientists, come and join us in July. And that's where you really get the bigger picture and meet some of the top leaders from all over North America and even meet the scientific advisory board. And something else that comes along is also personal development. I could not do these presentations 35 years ago. I had somebody else doing them for me, and I was just sitting back, listening, and inviting people. So that is something that comes along with this as well, is definitely personal growth. So if you're just looking at, well, where should I start? Yes, the skincare is fantastic. And if you're thinking, well, I really want to kind of get that goodness inside of me, well, then you can choose on the Vitality Pack, the Breakfast Solution, or even the weight loss system. If you're thinking, I really could lose a few extra pounds. So these are the different health packs that you can get free if you refer 3. So we can help you do that. So again, if you're just thinking, I just want to try the products, become a member, give them a try. We can help you earn them for free. If you're thinking, I'm curious about that income opportunity, just reach out to the person who invited you and we can help you in that direction as well. And if you just want to learn more, every week we change the topic. It's a different health talk. You can bring guests and learn more about the power of nutrition and how good quality supplements can really impact your life. So I do want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope that you got the better picture on how incredible organic skincare is and the importance of good nutrition from within as well. So I'll stop the recording and open up to any questions that you may have. So thank you again for joining us. And thank you all for sharing tonight. Thank you, Heather.